GP Television and Photography is one-stop shopping for video production. They've got this massive studio and soundstage, can create motion graphics, special effects, and also photography. Hi, I'm Mesa Salida, and we're here at GP Studios, one of Atlanta's biggest production facilities. So how do you take an idea and turn it into a video? Well, there are a lot of moving parts, and we're going to need art, math, and technology to get us there. So come on, let's go see the magic behind movie making.
Cut.
Hi.
I'm Mesa.
Mesa, Devin, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Meet my friend Devin, the motion graphics designer here at GP Studios.
So I'm a motion designer, and so I work in design, animation, and then every once in a while I do a little bit of video production as well.
Perfect, because I am interested in making a movie. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, absolutely. If you could describe the story that you're trying to tell in 30 words or less, what would it be?
Okay, I want to make an inspiring film about women in engineering and science that shows why they like it, how they got there, and also what they do.
Yeah, sketch some stuff up.
Great.
Devin will show us that there's more to what she does than just art. We'll need to bring our math and technology skills along for the ride. Before our cameras get rolling, we need to get our planning in place. This is what we in the business call the pre-production phase.
All right, so this is where we'll get started on working on the storyboards. Where do you plan on shooting this?
I was thinking about going on site to the Savannah River Mill and interviewing one of the engineers there.
Okay, cool.
Can I try drawing for a second?
Yeah, of course. Perfect. Yes, that'll definitely help us. All right, Mesa, I think we have a printout of your storyboards here that we just worked on, and it seems like you're ready. All you need to do is finish up your production schedule, get your crew, and head out to the location and get started on production.
Okay, I'm off to the field. Thank you so much.
Yeah, good luck. Bye.
So while I finalize the shoot schedule, why don't you come up with a production plan of your own? So we're out in the field here at Georgia Pacific Savannah River Mill, where I'm producing a short video about women in science. Devin's on my mind.
Remember, Mesa, when you're out in the field, take good notes.
Even while we want to create beautiful images, math and technology are all around us.
Something that's really cool to keep in mind is the rule of thirds. Literally, you just imagine a 3x3 grid on your image. And the goal is to make sure that your points of interest are at these intersecting points in the grid. It just makes for a more visually interesting image.
So the camera's okay?
Yeah.
And the sound sounds okay? All right, great, so let's get started. So I'm here with Renee Shepard, and we're gonna be interviewing her about what she does at Georgia Pacific. So, hi Renee.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing great. So what do you do here at Georgia Pacific?
I'm a mechanical engineer out here.
And have you always wanted to be an engineer?
I have always wanted to be an engineer, for
Really?
as long as I can remember.
Really?
Yes.
There's so much technology and moving parts, both out in the field and back in the studio.
We have a huge cyc wall, a white cyc wall, and then we have a green cyc wall.
And a cyc wall is like...
It gives the illusion that the space is infinite behind the actors, which is great if you want to film somebody and replace their background. You could put them on a beach, you can put them in the mountains. It's kind of the beauty of being able to shoot with no seams. It helps the VisFX compositor when it comes time to replacing it.
Okay, now it's your turn to sit in the director's chair and produce a film of your own. So we've got our footage in the can, but how do we assemble it all? We're here in the edit suite with Devin to get some pro tips.
Were there any clips that maybe you wanted to do any special effects to?
Yeah, we looked at this giant roll of tissue that was rolling up. Oh, you found it right there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it was rolling up, and we set up the camera, and it probably took about 30 minutes to fully fill up. And this is about a 30-second video, I think we're aiming for. So is there a way to include that, even though it's so long?
Yeah, totally. All I need to do is go through and I can tell the computer to speed it up by, let's say, 1,000%. You'll see, the rotor there is moving much quicker.
Since we're doing something fast, can we also do something slow?
Exactly. So when you shoot in 60 frames per second, the beauty of that is you have all this extra data, and then you can make it stretch out longer because you have all those extra frames and you can slow it down.
Okay.
Now that we have like all of your shots picked out that you like, we can just put these together in this timeline and I can export it out and then it'll be ready to go. You can either upload it online or, you know, put it on a Blu-ray.
Thanks, Devin.
No problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the short film Georgia Pacific, Women in Science and Engineering.
I'm Renee Shepard. I'm a mechanical engineer here at Georgia Pacific Savannah River Mill. We take care of the machinery and the pumps, piping, tanks, pressure vessels, and make sure everything is in working order. They actually make paper, tissue, towel, napkins. I grew up on a farm, and so we were exposed to a lot of equipment and actually did a lot of Legos, and then we worked on the machinery where we could and had to. My dad always encouraged me just to follow what I was interested in. I love being an engineer.
Filmmaking is just one way to see how art, math, and technology are all around us. Until next time, stay curious. That's a wrap.